Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, I'm not feeling so well today. I think I'm coming out with a cold or something. But I like you guys, so I'm gonna do this anyway. I remember I was talking to some friends last night, and I remember I forgot how it came up. But we were talking about games that you're just like not inspired to play anymore. Anyway, that's not the subject. Though I'll touch that later. That is a good idea now that I think about it. But stick to the matter at hand. I wanted to talk about Sonic, because in that conversation I said, you know, Sonic Unleashed is such an easy game, and but I never finished it, and I think it's a fun game. But I just never finished the game. I would get up to a point, and each time I played, I get further and further. I just, as time went on, I got so uninspired to play. I don't know. Um, it's just how it is. And that got me thinking about the Sonic games lately. Sonic '06 or Sonic Next Gen, as some people call it, like Sonic '06. To call it Sonic 06. I do not like Sonic 06. Just saying. Um, I have every Sonic game for the GameCube. That's something I'm proud of. I have every Sonic game for the Genesis, and I love Sonic. I really do. I talked about this too in my Sonic episode of video game analysis. I'll leave a link in the description if you missed it. And this time I can definitely put one of these thingies. I'll put it on here. This time I'll definitely be able to do that. Because for some reason it doesn't let you go to like a Facebook page or something, let you link to that. That's pretty weak. I figured out after I uploaded the video, so I felt really crappy for that. Sorry guys. Um, yeah, I can do that now. But yeah, I did mention that in the video. I said, well, Sonic's pretty going downhill, and people will disagree with me. And but you know what? By all means, disagree with me. I can see why people still love Sonic. I still love Sonic. I still buy his games, whether they're flops or not. I still have faith in Sonic, and that's why he's continuing. But honestly, like it links to why Sega was. People keep talking about Sega's failings right now, and you know what? I think it has to do with Sonic. You see, it's not Sonic himself. It's the fact that Sega keeps holding Sonic, they're making Sonic carry their whole company. Like sometimes I see pictures on the Sega Facebook page, and I see Sonic, you know. Then I go to the Nintendo post, and I'd see like Mario and Zelda and Donkey Kong and Ness and all those guys, and I'd see PlayStation, I'd see like Kronos and Parappa the Rapper and you know what I'm talking. You get what I'm saying? It's like that just shows. It's like you guys gotta come up with some stuff. Like I understand, because in today's world of gaming, it seems as though I talk about this in my safe mainstream game blog. I guess I'll put a link to that too. Um, it's like it's like we live in a gaming world today where it's just like it's just so. I talked about this too with gamer haters. It's just everything just like if it goes a nudge outside of it, it it's like investors aren't interested that much and people just like criticize it before it comes out and but that's not the subject at hand. Which Sonic is great, and you know what the problem is, especially with Sonic '06. You can definitely point this out. Sonic is not a real life character. He is a cartoon character. In gaming world, you have two types of graphics. More cartoony or fantasy graphics, and you have real life graphics. It's like that's how it works. Some things look like they can be in on Earth in real life. Um, like Tomb Raider or the Call of Duty, something like that. And then cartoony ones would be like Mario and Sonic. It's like Sonic '06 and Sonic Unleashed and even the Adventure series, is just putting Sonic in a place where he doesn't belong. The Adventure series I do like, but you know what? The formula worked, but it just like it just. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I played the Adventure series again, and it really didn't. It really didn't do me for me anymore. I think it just didn't age well, because that's just how it is. And besides, Sonic was in a little more of a unrealistic pattern there. Like they were in a giant moon-like space colony in space, like and flying through flying rings. It's like, and then you have like, um, you just shouldn't put that. It's just putting a character in a place. It's like putting Mario in a first-person shooter. I mean, yeah, it does sound interesting, I'll admit, but and they did do that right in you guys' defense with Yoshi's Safari, but again, that was a cartoony game. It's like you don't take people out of their environments because it just doesn't work. Like in Sonic 06, I can imagine if they polish up those games, if they polish up that game a lot, and they come up with new characters in there, it'll be a good game. I mean, the story would still have some holes, but who cares about the story if the gameplay is good and the characters are relatable, you can just like interact with the place. I mean, there's some games with like poor story, no story, uh, bad stories, and they're still popular. That's just how it is. It's like make new characters. You have to take a risk. What do you have to lose? Take a risk. Go for it. Like, in Sonic the Black Knight, you should have just made a knight. I mean, that game was a little weird too in general. I mean, yes, it fit Sonic's cartoony pattern, but the story was just weird. Like, why would Sonic be there? And it's like it's just so unlike him. And then it's like yeah, it's like I'm not saying Sonic belongs in a 2D because that's not true. Because the Avengers series were great for its time. Sonic Heroes is still a fun game. I like that game, and Sonic can work in a 3D aspect. It's been done, but and if it was, and everyone says it, and I agree with them. If it wasn't for the Werehog, Sonic Unleashed would have a great 3D formula. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like look at Sega All Stars, the games. Look how much more they're packing Sonic in there. Like the first game with the tennis game, who besides Sonic can you, unless you're a hardcore Sega fan, we all know that, but for an average gamer that likes Sega, like myself, can you really name anybody there besides Sonic? Like the average gaming mind that's not hardcore with a Sega, sorry, I don't know why I said that. With Sega. Like if you're hardcore, yes, you can name more. Like now that I have ever since I got the Genesis, I'll be able to name a few more. And even then, like they're only in like a few games, and like most of them are hidden gems. And yes, some people may be more familiar, some people, but my point still stands. In that game, could you name anyone besides Sonic? Like, just be honest. You guys have to bring up some characters. You need exclusives other than Sonic. It's just, well, you're a third-party company. I shouldn't say you need exclusive, but yeah, you know what? You need more people. If you want to come up with a cool idea, like time traveling in a world where the princess's tears do this and that, yeah, then why is a human being kissing Sonic in the first place in that game? Like, it just completely makes my point. It's like Sonic does not belong in that characteristic. And I noticed, like, when it comes to Sonic's friends, a lot of the time, they could be in their own game. Like, they can have, like, instead of lazily putting Blaze in Sonic 06 and completely changing who she was, she could have her own series. I mean, you could have made it different. Instead of being a Sonic-like, you can make it like an action-adventure series. I mean, it could be like the next Tomb Raider for all I know. And it could work. Um, but that's my feelings on it. I still love Sonic. I will still support Sonic because Sonic is just a great game. He's a great character. See, there he is saying hi up there. See him? Oh yeah, there he is. The blue thing. Wait, let me get my thumb right there. Where my thumb's pointing. There he is. Sonic. It's like, yeah, he's the man. Oh well. I'll see you guys. Good. No awkward ending. I'll see you guys Friday. This is gonna be a fun episode. Unless I get to do a vlog, and I'll see you before then, which means tomorrow. Bye.